facilities manager for the town of Gilbert, and I'm also lucky enough to be the incoming president of the Phoenix chapter of IFMA, International Facilities Management Association. I've been a facilities management professional for around 15 to 20 years, and I've been a member of IFMA for over 10 years now. Well, originally when I was coming in, I wanted to just keep doing the good work that the prior 2 or 3 presidents did. They have the chapter in a good place. We have good programs in place for ongoing, but you know, COVID changed all of that, and the facilities management profession is in a new place now with hybrid work environments and sanitation practices and all those kinds of things. We're in a space now that facilities management hasn't experienced before, and there's a lack of knowledge, there's a lack of data, there's a lack of best practice. So I really want to embrace this change that we're undergoing and be a resource for professionals and vendors that support the facilities management industry to help collect and funnel that current happening information regarding COVID and get that out to our membership and be a resource for them. Well, there's a ton of values to IFMA. Probably my biggest one, and people never believe me, but I'm a hardcore introvert. And I was first invited to IFMA as a way of networking. And working with IFMA and the members of IFMA has been a great experience. And I've really come out of my shell a lot from being an introvert. I'm still an introvert, but I'll certainly socialize more and have more kinds of conversations. And those kinds of changes led me to see all the values of IFMA, whether it was our community outreach or some of our credentialing programs or social events or whatever. So I'd say it started with pulling me out of my shell a little bit. It's been a great resource on seeing that you're not alone in the profession, and other facilities managers and associated folks with the industry have similar problems, and they also sometimes have some good solutions that you may not have experienced before. Join IFMA quicker than I did. Don't be so resistant. I'd say don't be afraid to ask questions. I'd say to be more open to people of different enthusiasms to the profession. I was candidly, I thought people in IFMA were a little bit weird. It's like, wow, this is all they think about is facilities management, and that's not how I identify myself. And I came to realize that there's nothing wrong with being that proud of your profession and being good at your craft and that kind of thing. So I'd say to myself, don't be so stubborn, don't be so narrow-minded, and get into an organization like IFMA quicker than I did. Everybody lacks something different. I think overall the industry is undergoing a change, but it hasn't done itself a good service in that it's undersold its value, particularly to the C-suite and their own companies. Facilities management isn't touted as a profession, so we're facing a looming shortage of professional facilities managers, but it's only been lately in the last decade or so that we've really started self-promotion and making our value known to people. So I think COVID had a lot to do with that, because when we needed operational changes, when we needed to set up stations to check temperatures, or we needed to build sneeze guards, or we needed to do all these kinds of things, these were the types of operational things that facilities managers do every day. We also have knowledge about risk management and safety and all those kinds of things. So we were really the go-to for a lot of companies when it came to that stuff. So I think we need to do a better job selling ourselves. I think it's starting to come around, but we can do a better job. And then we always need more funding, more staffing, and all that kind of thing. But it starts with a realization of our value, I think, to a company or to an entity. I was so excited at this year's planning session for the board, and as I said, you know, I was going into this year thinking of just continuing the good work that our prior presidents had done, but excited by the prospect of all the change going on in the world. And I think it's important to know, again, that we're a resource for a facilities manager, but we're a resource for all your different needs. And if we haven't connected with that need, we want to know about it as a chapter. And You know, if community outreach or doing good for our community is your thing, sustainability, charitable projects, we have a place for you. If you want to increase your career through credentials or degrees or extended learning, those kind of things, we have a place for you. If you want to serve cool, fun social events, we have a place for you. If you just want to be on a committee and give back to the organization, we have a place for that. If you just want a place to check in once a month and learn best practices or learn not just the things you want to know as a facilities manager, but things you should know. Arc Flash, best custodial practices, how to write an RFP, you name it, we have a spot for you and we can be a resource. And I'm just really excited. We have the type of organization that wants to hear your feedback. We want to be an effective use of your time. We want to be a resource, but we want to be fun too. We want to be a fun organization and we want to be a place for everybody. So if you're thinking about it, if you drifted away, come on back, talk to us, reach out to a member. We're glad to brag about what we do. If we're not doing what you expect or want, we can look at that too. We want to fill all those voids. And if you're an existing member, we're thankful for that and hope that you're getting all the value of your membership. And we're really a great organization for you to belong to.